Say, did we speak about erotic values until now? We haven't. We gotta fix this right now. Hi, this is Liana, Holistic Intimacy Coach. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Here, I help you get your orgasmic intimacy. So, erotic values. Bam bam, this is happening. We're talking about it today. It was about time, all right? And let me assure you, I'm going to mention just two values which I think are important in the long run. And those are respect and reverence. For what? For your intimate life and for your intimate expression. Okay? Respect and reverence. So many people lose the beauty and the gift of intimacy because they don't have enough, or they lose the respect and the reverence for their intimate life and for their intimate moments and for their intimate expressions. The thing that actually curtails or just kills respect and reverence for intimacy is in fact arrogance. Yep. Somewhere down the line, among the routine, boredom, repetition, and all of that, there is arrogance also. Arrogance in forgetting the gift that it is. Arrogance in forgetting that this is temporary. It's not permanent. And it is so fragile that temporary can be ended so easily without us even realizing. And I'm talking about using the wrong words, doing the wrong thing, neglecting, overlooking the other person for too long. And trust me, I guess we're all guilty of this. Yours truly also. We're human, so we have flaws. And sometimes we cannot hold all the complexity of our lives. And imagine where we cut away from. Intimacy, right? I'm not sure where you would have to cut from when you have a complex job, a big family, a lot of responsibilities within your family. Not just your close one, but your extended family. A lot of ties and connections and all sorts of energy goes into your social networking and your social involvement also. So all of these, and maybe if you want to put in a workout or following a certain dietary regime that actually requires some time that you prepare it, I can imagine how you don't have enough energy and you cannot sustain that over extended periods of time. And at a certain point, if you don't cut away from something, it will crack. So I totally understand and I totally feel exactly what you're going through. Please believe me when I say this. The saddest part and the pity, in Romanian, the word pity and sin are actually the same word. I know that in English there's a different word for different nuances of that, but in Romanian, yeah, we say păcat. And actually, it's not just a sin, it's actually a pity also. Because we are wasting a gift that is given to us and that it's temporary. And with all the stuff that society throws at us, we should be young, we should be good looking, we should be, vibrant all the time. It is so easy to lose the gift of intimacy. So the only things that I know that can save intimacy, in spite of all the burden and responsibility and duty and all the heavy stuff that we have, there are these two values, respect and reverence for intimacy. That wonder and amazement that we show in our younger years when we are just barely starting out, that purity of heart, which is not naivety, it's purity, that is the beautiful thing that we actually do, and that is the beautiful way in which we feed our beautiful intimacy. Yeah, things can go wrong at any time, absolutely. But that amazement and wonder in our initial years, if we somehow, through our emotional and mental power, if we somehow transform that into respect and reverence, then we actually feed our intimacy in the long run in a beautiful way. So we put time aside for our beautiful moments. We put in an extra effort to build a beautiful atmosphere or to take care of our bodies because we also care about, well, how much we can sustain in intimacy. Yeah, maybe sometimes how our bodies look. We're not all models, that's for sure. But what if we do certain small things that can make us look a little bit better? So we express more of our potential for beauty. And that also feeds our intimacy, okay? It's a joy and a pleasure, a genuine joy and pleasure to be in intimacy with the other person. Of course, when they take care of their body, when they take care of their emotions, and how they show up in intimacy, in attitude, in vibe, and how they hold space, of course it's a beauty and a pleasure to be intimate with that person. And the only way that I know is through reverence and respect for intimacy. Yeah. I don't have a plan here because everybody needs to sit down first of all and think, did I ever think about respecting and showing reverence to my intimate life? Those are deeper questions, okay? They are borderline coaching and therapy. Nonetheless, I'm going to walk this fine line and I'm going to ask you, have you ever thought about how much you respect and how much you hold reverence, or how much reverence you hold for your intimate life? And this is something that you can show in very small things. Just realizing it and then holding that joy and beauty and genuine appreciation for your intimate life, the other person's going to feel it. You don't have to do much. You don't have to do these grandiose gestures and over the top, whatever, you're going to kill it, like overkill it basically, with atmosphere, with, no. I'm talking simple, straightforward things. No need to complicate things. Our lives are already complicated. And apparently there's an art in complicating our lives. The more we grow, the more we complicate in age, okay? The more we complicate ourselves. And why the heck that is, I don't know. Apparently, if your life is too simple, you're not respectable, you're not of value for society. And I think that is a big pity because a lot of our vital energy is going down into holding lifestyles that are so superfluous. Yes. Intimacy is beautiful, even when it's simple. The only thing you need is to show respect and reverence, or appreciation, or joy, or any other kind of emotions which turn into positive values and respectful and constructive values that are actually honoring your intimate life. So I'm going to ask you again, that question, borderline coaching and therapy. Have you ever thought about if you respect your intimate life? If you did, how exactly do you show that respect? This one is coaching. How? Write down 3 things. And if you can write them in a comment, awesome. I think a lot of people might be inspired. Here's how I show respect for my intimate life, even when I don't have a partner. So first of all, I know that I need to put time aside for my practice. Yes. Secondly, I know that whoever is going to be in the long run for me, I know that this person will appreciate my practice. Yeah. And reverence, well, when I am with somebody, I actually take more time to prepare, to build an atmosphere. And if somebody doesn't appreciate that, then they're not the person for me. And no problem there. I'll just keep looking. So how do you show appreciation or respect and even reverence for your intimate life? And how do you show respect and reverence for your intimate life, even when things are not so great? Even when maybe you're having a fight with your partner, even when they're just not in the mood or they want something that you just can't offer. Those are extremely difficult and painful moments sometimes to show respect and reverence. And I can understand if you can't do that. I know that in my life, I've had moments when I wasn't appreciated. The partners that I chose wanted somebody completely different, something completely different. They wanted to explore different things that I wanted to, or that I could hold space for. And it was impossible at times for me to show respect and reverence for, at least for the other person. Okay, I'm not a saint here, and I don't think anybody is a saint. I'll leave it at that because I think these are extremely valuable and also challenging questions. Have you ever thought about how much respect or reverence you show for your intimacy? And if you have, and if you realize that you have done that intentionally, name me a few ways in which you actually do that. Write them in a comment. I don't think anybody's going to judge you for that. I certainly won't. I welcome whenever people are contributing and they're active and we hold space for one another. And I think every little thing that we share here is going to inspire. And we need inspiration, at least in this area. Yeah. So that's what I have for today on erotic values. I'm really looking forward to hearing what you boys and girls out there, or gentlemen and ladies out there, have as erotic values and how you embody them, how you show them. And I'll see you tomorrow with another video. Bye.